I'm thinking, help me. What to do? I gotta wait for this shit to load up. How's everybody doing this morning? Oh shit. I think my headphones finally broke. Maybe not. Let me just pull up my YouTube. My YouTube. I've been waiting for this for so long. Hey, hey, haha. What up, Soldier Photos? D Nikki, June, Penny, how you doing, girl? Girl, Soldier Photos, I got my coffee, girl. Crazy Nurse Granny in the house. What up, Remy? Marianne. Marianne Perkins. Whoop. Jesus fucking Christ, Leanna. Seriously? Seriously? Holy shit. Oh my god, why did I just say that? I'm a fucking idiot. Sorry. Carol. Connie. How you doing? I'm not gonna read any more names because I'm fucking stupid today, apparently. Tiffany Marie. Flower for Life. How you doing? How you doing, girl? Thank you, Marianne. Thank you. Belated birthday. 39 this year, girl. 39. What's up, Love Hollis? What up, Lynn? 23. So, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I am doing fan-fucking-tastic. Hold on a second. Hold on. I just mute my YouTube. My YouTubes. You've been up since 1:30, Remy. Jeez. Cheese and crackers. That's pretty damn early. Oh, thank you, Desiree. Thank you. Yes, 39. Just lovely. Last year of the 30s. Gotta live it up. Can't believe I'm almost 40. It's like, where did time go? Where the frick did time go? Goes so goddamn fast. It's just unbelievable. Mega Mobster kid doesn't understand sleep. Mommy needs sleep. Remy, yeah, I feel bad for you, girl. I need sleep too. I didn't sleep much this weekend, so it's primary day in my state. Hopefully the DNC doesn't screw us over again. Interesting, Soldier Photos. Primary day. What do you mean? For what? For the primary day. I remember 39. D. Nikki. Yeah. Hope you, I hope I didn't say I was just saying it went at her to protect a friend and deserve the backlash we got for it, if that makes sense. Coffee chat, who are you talking about? You talking about from Ben's? No, baby, you didn't upset me. Yeah, we were in Ben's stream and dude, I thought about it'll be 40 in 7 years. Aw, poor Remy. Or organic unicorn, no. Somebody sent me the Wangsta. Hello Wangsta. So what do you call it? Somebody sent me a screenshot that apparently there was a live. Hey, Purple Rain. There was a live titled, hold on, let me pull up my screenshot here. Let me see what it said again. Hold on. It was titled Makeup Mobster, a psychopath in lip gloss. What? What? Hey, Ditterbug. Oh, Doodlebug, sorry. I was like, somebody sent me that, and I just thought it was the funniest title ever. A psychopath in lip gloss. Oh my god. In lip gloss. Like, why in lip gloss? Why not in Adidas? Or, whatever. You guys would have loved my Adidas outfit yesterday. Holy shit. It was, it was fucking hilarious. Ugh. I don't care what anybody says. I love my fucking Adidas. I don't give a fuck. I will keep buying it. I'll buy more now. I'm about to be a goddamn psychopath with chapstick. Remy, go lay down. Turn this shit off. Lay down and close your damn eyes. I love that shade of lip gloss. It's so funny. I didn't see it though. What happened? I'm sure. I mean, obviously. Why are you up in the middle of the night thinking about me, girl? Go to bed. Get some sleep. Who sits up in the middle of the night? Dude, that's fucking weird, bro. It is fucking weird. I just bought a new puppy. I have 3 Adidas outfits. I have 3 tracksuits. Galway girl, I love my Adidas and I don't give a fuck. I just bought new Adidas sneakers to go with my tracksuits because I wanted ones with the white stripes on them. And I don't know, I just couldn't find a pair. So I finally found a pair. It was in Macy's the other day. And I was like, ooh, these are so cute. Uh-oh, John. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Oh, Marianne, go ahead. Go to sleep, girl. You're sleeping. Oh, I love you. All right, she's not saying she has to sleep now. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Truth. I don't know why anybody besides, like, I don't know, my husband would be up in the middle of the night thinking about me. That's fucking weird. But hey, you do what you gotta do, girl. Do what you gotta do. I listened to the Dee Dee Duggan video yesterday. Finally, after 5 days, I finally had time to actually sit there and listen to the whole entire thing. And so this Christina is my stalker bitch, gets up on the panel and she's like, it sounded very rehearsed to me. You know, she was asked, oh, so you reached out to her family members, you know, like, how'd you know that? And she's like, I talked to Satan herself. And I'm like, really? Really? Did you now? Okay. So she proceeds to go on and start talking about, like, I had no friends. I was a loser. I'm not the person I pretend I am on my streams, which is, I don't know what I'm pretending I am. There's nothing, I'm not really trying to, like, act like I'm anything great. I mean, I think I'm pretty honest, you know. I'm a stay-at-home mom. You know, my feet look actually huge in Adidas. So do I, Remy. But you know what? In Adidas, I actually wear a 9, and I tried on an 8.5, and they actually fit me. Adidas runs huge, so. But anyway, I was like, I'm like, what do I like? I think I'm pretty honest with you guys, and I'm pretty transparent about, like, my life, you know. But so here's the thing: if you're gonna try to get information on me, my brother's wife, who only met me 8 times, is not the person to get the information about me from, because she doesn't know me at all, like, at all. You have to remember, I only met her 8 times, right? They got in that fight. We got in that, like, I didn't even get in a fight with her. I got in a fight with my brother. And then I didn't talk to her for fucking 3 years. So she knows nothing about me. But hey, you know, whatever. But I don't think she really did talk to her. I think she's lying. She was, you know, everything that she was saying, she's like, well, in her video, she said this. In her video, she said that. In her video, she said this. So she's getting all the information from my videos, which is great. I mean, whatever. But I was like, yeah, you're full of shit, girl. She's like, oh, well, the best part was she's like, she only has 2 friends. Her friend Thomasina, which her name's Thomasine, by the way, and I call her Tommy. And who else? And my cousin. Okay. Marianne, her name, I don't even want to say her name, but I'll send you a text message and I'll send you her shit. And so apparently, you know, there was that, and then she's talking about my mom's, you know, estate. And this is the only part that I caught. So she's just obsessed with memorizing your grief series. But she's so fucking wrong. Like, she's talking about, I don't know, something with my sister must have triggered her. And again, I guess she didn't listen to the whole entire video. Like, she's acting like I had some say in whether my sister gets my mother's money. I'm like, dude, first of all, I'm lucky I got my half, okay? I'm lucky I got my half. But the thing is, my sister did not fucking talk to my mom for fucking years before she died. Why the fuck would she get any of my mom's stuff? My dad's been gone for 10 years. My dad didn't put his kids in the will, and that's not my fucking fault or my problem or anything like that. I can't help that my dad did not put his two other kids who weren't talking to him for years on his will. Why would he? Why? My dad's will, and this is how, and this is what fucking stupid Christina doesn't understand. When you write a will, okay, this is how wills go, and this is the language in pretty much every married couple's will, okay? When the spouse dies, okay, leaving another spouse behind, everything always goes to the other spouse who's living. So my mom's will said the same thing. Now, had my mom outlived my dad, her money, or had she died prior to my dad, her money would have went to my dad. Then when my dad passed away, everything would have got left to my brother and I. Okay. My dad, obviously, I remember my parents years and years and years ago talked about this shit with us. I mean, this is back in the 90s when they had their wills written. They basically told us that they weren't putting my sisters in. And at the time, I was young. I was like a teenager. And I was like, well, that's kind of fucked up, Now I understand why my dad didn't, Remy, you asked and she didn't give it to you. It's fucked up. Why does your cousin have your mom's jewelry? Whatever. So she basically, my parents left them out for a reason, and it's because they were in and out of our lives. They were never really stable in our lives. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. But I'm not gonna go against my mother's wishes and give my sister money that she didn't deserve. She didn't talk to my mom. She never came and visited her in the hospital. Why does she deserve anything? But that's not my decision. That's not my decision. That was my parents' decision. And so I don't know why this girl is blaming it on me. It's a little weird. But if I had to guess, I don't know. I feel like that fucking triggered her in some way. And it's weird. So my sisters aren't even speaking to one another. My mom didn't birth her, exactly. And any money, see, here's another thing that she doesn't understand, okay? Any money that my dad, quote unquote, had was my mom's money. My mom had gotten a settlement from her doctor when her kidneys failed, okay? They were going to sue her doctor because he misdiagnosed her for an entire year of her life. And so they were going to do a malpractice suit, and the doctor ended up settling out of court, okay? So that's where the money came from. Now, of course, we would have gotten money from my mom's house, but this girl's talking about $40,000 that my dad put down on the house when he bought it in 1981. And then she's like, well, inflation. No, girl. The house has been refinanced, and the house was in my mom's name for the last, I don't know, 30 years, 40 years. Well, not 40. For the last like 20 to 30 years. My dad put everything in my mom's name when he owned the business so that he couldn't be sued. So, it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So I don't know why she's so triggered by that. And then, she has a lot of sympathy for Satan. Satan's a fucking loser. I don't care what she has to say about me. I would love to hear what lies she would tell, but she's too much of a pussy to even face me. So, people rub their hands together after death make me sick. I refuse to sign my mom's life insurance because of my greedy brothers. And yeah, you don't understand it until you're in the situation. I mean, she obviously paid attention, but she's selecting little parts out of it, and she's basically, like twisting the narrative. And it's just so stupid. Whatever, girl. Go do your thing. I've explained this so many times. Like, the issues with my extended family are basically these were issues that existed long before I ever my mom was sick or my brother's wife came around. There was an issue. Just closed my daughter's high school. Oh my God. Wow, Galway girl. That's scary. That's scary. these issues were there due to another situation in which, you know, I'm not gonna get into, but there was another situation, hey Ditterbug, that happened with my family, a very serious situation that unfortunately I got involved in, and I guess made the wrong. My mother this year on my birthday told me her. Whoa, hold on a second. What? My mother this year on my birthday told me her biggest regret was not getting an abortion with me and my twin sister. Are you serious, girl? I'm sorry to hear that. That's a horrible, horrible thing to say to your child. God, sorry. Yeah, it is, Maui Michelle. My mom, it's just disgusting. It's fucking disgusting that they even sat there and fuck you, hello, shithead, for playing. I don't even care. They acted like they found this, you know, huge, secret channel of mine. And they're like, it makes her sound opposite. I don't know. I tell the same fucking story. I started on that channel and then I decided to just do it here on this channel. So I started talking about the situation on that channel. Yes, he'll cover up your family. Connie, yeah, that's basically what happened. So, you know, somebody was victimized in my family by another family member in one of the worst ways you can be victimized. And my family chose to blame the victim, and her mother. And you know, oh, it's her fault. You know, the mother used to send her over to the house to, you know, be babysat after school. So it's her fault that what happened to her daughter. Okay. And so I did not agree with that shit ever. I was very vocal about it back when it happened 15 years ago. And, you know, because of that, my aunt, who is the father of the mother and the father of the perpetrator, my aunt and uncle, hated me, you know, and there's a lot of politics in my family. There's a lot of politics because you know that aunt takes care of my grandmother and she uses that over everybody's, you know, head. You know, I don't even want to say she holds it over everybody's head. Well, I guess she does in a sense because she'll always be like, "But what about mommy? What about mommy's feelings? What about Nana?" So she kind of does. Yeah, at the end of the day, this is your story. If you want to talk about it, that's okay. Nobody else should say a word. It's nobody's business except for yours. You know what, Ditterbug? Like, I put it out there and I do, you know, I did when I started talking about it, like, I did expect people to question things, you know? But she has no fucking proof to back up what she's saying. It's just all her bullshit opinion. And so it's just ridiculous. Mm. She pretty much admits, she's like, well, you got all your subscribers from, you know, making videos about whatever monster face. And then, you know, I'm like, not really, but okay. But yeah, you're pretty much right. Yeah, I think you're right there, Shannon. I think you're right. But you know, my family, back to my family, like there was politics in the family, okay? Because my aunt, she's kind of, I always call her like the godmother because she kind of fucking runs everybody, you know? And then she's got my mom, you know, my mom got a kidney transplant from her. She donated a kidney to my mom. And so it just ended up a really bad situation, okay? My cousin who was victimized just got fucking tossed away like garbage. Like she was a piece of shit. And my family just went on as if this never happened, as if they didn't exist. And I think my mom's sister was mad at me because I was the one who kind of blew the whistle. I had no choice though. What do you do when a young girl comes to you and tells you, Connie, it's Betty. What do you do when a young girl comes to you and tells you that she's been victimized in a horrible way? What do you do in that situation? You know, you have to say something. Maybe I shouldn't have. I just didn't know what to do with the information when I got it. And when I got it, I went to I was so lost. I didn't want to tell. All right. Here's the way that my family worked, right? It's like they all tell each other everything because they're so like unhealthily dependent on one another, codependent on one another, right? So if I told my mom something, she had to like call other people and tell her. So I used to keep certain things from my mom if I didn't want her telling my whole entire family, you know? So I would, I don't know. It was a hard situation. I actually wrote to not Dear Abby. What's the other one? Was it Ann Landers? I actually wrote to fucking Ann Landers. She didn't publish my story, but she wrote back to me at the time, and she gave me some good advice, you know. But I called up my cousin and I asked her what I should do. You know, she was the first person I told about this, and she was like, "Oh my God, I don't know. You know, talk to your mom about it." So I told my brother next, and my brother was like, "Dude, I don't know what the fuck to do, but let's tell mommy." You know, my brother was like very bad decision maker. He would never, he always asked me what was going on. In fact, me and my husband were talking about this the other day because, like, before all this shit happened, if we were on our way to a family party, like, he would call me up and be like, "Oh, what time are you guys gonna get there?" Because, like, he didn't want to go there and sit there alone. He wanted us to be there with him at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It was weird. But my brother was like, "Tell mommy." So I called my mom. You know, I not called her. I went upstairs because I still lived home, and we told my mom. And my mom started crying, and then she called up my aunt, quote, Debbie, you know, and then she typed, "Oh, get out of here." I found the typed letter. I probably have it somewhere, Purple Rain. I probably have the letter that I wrote to her because I believe I printed it out. Um, mm, mm-hmm. There you go, Galway girl. You said it. So it just it was a horrible situation, and so nobody knew how to handle it at the time, you know. So we thought the best thing to do, they were all like, let me back that up, they were all kind of like depending on me to figure it out, and I was fucking 24 at the time, Connie. Yeah, they still do embrace this Mel. So, and it's disgusting, and I'm so fucking happy to be away from that because it's so fucking toxic. It's disgusting. It's fucking horrible to be in a situation where, you know, my cousin now, she won't talk to me, and I don't blame her. I don't blame that she won't talk to me. It was just a horrible situation. My family was like looking at me for the fucking answers, and I didn't have the answers. I was 24 at the time, pretty much still a kid myself. And I, exactly, Connie, exactly. No one does. And that's what's disturbing about it. There was a court case. It went to, you know, the police got involved, and then it was basically, there was a plea arrangement made, which is fucking bullshit, but what could you do? Why the heck do you have to explain your family's ins and outs? What is wrong with people? I don't have to. I just am, because, you know, there's a whole entire like story before the story, and there, you know, I kind of explained it in the beginning of my grief series, but I didn't want to get into the whole fucking thing because it's not, first of all, I don't want to re-victimize the victim, and then, you know, it's just a touchy situation for me. It was like, honestly, I gotta tell you guys, that situation was the worst thing that ever happened to me in my fucking life. It consumed me for years and years and years. It consumed everybody for years. You know, it's so uncomfortable to be involved in a situation like that and then have to tell people about it. And then I felt terrible, you know, I felt horrible. Like, that was like when I learned in my life that like doing the right thing doesn't always feel right. You know, it doesn't always feel good. You um sometimes get the shit end of the stick. Christina said she spoke to your brother too. She says he was bullied by you and your mom, and so Satan is protective of him. Yeah, okay. She just listened to the recording. She's so full of shit. I really don't think my brother or her would give any stranger the time of day, but I mean, that's just me. And there's no way in hell that she let my brother talk to some random chick. That's not happening. You're not alone in this. I have friends who have been disowned for speaking out. That's Galway girl. Yeah, that's basically what it is. And it's disgusting. And I'm so like, it was my choice to separate myself from these people, and that's what people don't understand. It's not their choice, it's my choice, because I was sick. The only reason, for some of them, not all of them, I had real love, like for my Aunt Debbie and her daughter. But it's just the way they are with my Aunt Betty. That's the person I had the real fucking problem with. Over the years, she would just do these like little um passive aggressive things towards me. Never use it. Yeah, exactly. I told my real story. And I don't care. I have proof. I back up what I say. So, whatever this girl's saying, it's basically all her fucking stupid opinion. She just sounds like a fucking idiot, to be honest with you. But if that's what makes her happy, go for it. Exactly. She's channel building. That's exactly what she's doing. Well, good for her. I'm glad she's doing it, on my back. Who protects a predator and how many after that? Narnie, I don't even know, and I don't even want to think about it. It makes me sick to think about it. It really does. Because it did go to court. And I was having such bad anxiety thinking that I was going to have to like testify against my own family. I mean, just think of that for a second. I was close with my cousin. Like he and I were very, 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 very close. So I like the thought of having to testify against family, and especially my aunt, what that would do to my aunt and uncle, because my aunt gave my mom a kidney. Like I had to respect her for that. Like she saved my mom's life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's such a fucking hard situation that I had such bad. Dude, I had the worst anxiety during that time. Like the worst anxiety of my entire fucking life I had ever felt. It was like day in and day out. It was all day. It was in my brain. And, my aunt and uncle, they always said that, oh, we understand you did what you had to do. But I don't think they really do understand. And I don't think they understand how hard it was for me. How, to have to like do that to them, in a sense. It was a very, very hard situation. And I just couldn't, I had to like respect my mom, and that she loved her family and that she was pretty much brainwashed by them, into accepting certain things, in the name of love, because that's what they use. Yeah, Marianne is disrespectful. Marianne's a fucking asshole. She really is. I have no respect for that girl. I give you Chris credit. My husband would have punched my brother in the face. Yeah, Ditterbug. Trust me, he wanted to. He just, my husband's way above that. But yeah, so I chose, it was my choice at the end of my mom's life, because things started to just come to a head that I did not want anything to do with these people anymore. It was 15 years of living like that in this like toxic fucking environment where, they accept horrible things and just to keep their family together. It's disgusting. I love your series. I found it very balanced, which I admire. And it's hard to look at every angle, and you do. And Bethany, that's the thing. Like I definitely made a lot of mistakes along the way. A lot. But again, when you're going through something like this, the anger, the fucking sadness, you kind of just become desperate in the end when somebody dies. She makes it sound like she's talking to Satan. Marianne, she claims she did talk to her, but I don't think she did. It doesn't sound like she did. The things that she's saying, it doesn't sound like she did. Yeah, exactly, Narnie. The grief overwhelms you and makes you do crazy shit, and there was certain things I did because of conversations I had with my mom, and and I don't regret really anything that I did. Marianne, my comment was to you. I don't call the other one that. I will get told I doxed her. LOL. Meanwhile, yeah, Marianne's bugging out because supposedly, Mandy doxed her family or whatever, her dad. But it's okay to her. And that's what I heard in this video. somebody else was on panel. I think it was Blondie McBlonde when the video started on Dee Dee Duggan's channel, or Dugan. I don't know how you say the name, but they were like, okay, I'm gonna step down, and she's like, Marianne's like, I'm gonna stay. When that girl Christina came up, she's like, I'm gonna stay. Fucking asshole. Like, Marianne, nothing I did to you warrants you supporting somebody that reached out to my family. But hey, don't sit here and fucking complain that Mandy was gonna talk to somebody that was in your family or whatever, at church, whatever the fuck it was, and then support somebody reaching out to my family and thinking that it's okay. Go fuck yourself, Marianne. Marianne, I'm always call her Hello Starlight. I always call her Marianne because that's how I met her. She was Marianne. Her name on here was Marianne. So, and she has changed so, I don't know. Maybe that's who she always was. But go fuck yourself, Marianne. You're an asshole. You're an asshole for playing along with this shit. Especially after I tried to just say, like, can we, squash this shit and just move on and not talk shit about each other? She can't. She's completely incapable of it, because if you take away Marianne's hatred, she has nothing left to do on here. You know what I'm saying? If you take that shit away, what is Marianne's purpose here on YouTube? Nothing. You resemble Anna Nicole to me in your pic. It's just disgusting. And, whatever this fucking Christina girl's purpose is in doing this, have fun, girl. I don't know. You could keep fucking saying, keep making your little fucking videos. I don't give a shit. I don't care. You're not scaring me by saying that you're contacting those assholes. I really don't fucking care. I don't. They're assholes. Unless they could bring on some type of proof. Oh, the other thing that was bullshit that she was saying, and I'm thinking of the video. She's like, she put a tracker on my mom's phone. Now, this was something, again, that I said in my video because I read messages from my aunt, and my aunt said I put a tracker on my mom's phone. And I'm like, first of all, why the fuck would I need to put a tracker on my mom's phone? I talk to my mom 100 times a day. There's no need for me to do that. Second of all, how would I do that? I don't even know what that is. And then Marianne starts talking about this email tracker, okay? And I explained this in my video, and I explained it to Marianne. Basically what it was is I had to prove that my brother's wife was the one writing emails to me and not my brother himself, who was my co-executor, who was the person who was legally, responsible for settling my mom's estate. I should not have been talking to his wife. His wife was not my co-executor. So she would not allow me and my brother to talk on the phone. We weren't allowed to meet up with one another in person. The only way we were allowed to communicate was through this bullshit email address that he made up. It was his name, but it wasn't his email address. I knew my brother's email address, obviously, and that wasn't it, this email. He made a new email address. Very coincidentally, a few days after we signed this legal document that says that we are responsible, and we're responsible for the, everything that happens with my mom's estate, and that no surrogate shall stand in our place and communicate or do anything in our place, right? Which would mean that his wife, we added this, hey, Full on Drama. Yes, Full on Drama. It's makeupmobstar@gmail.com. If you want, one of my mods could type it in the chat, please. So we had made this specifically because my brother's wife was trying to control my mom's estate. She went and my brother signed power of attorney over to her. Most people do not fucking do power of attorney unless it is in a situation where one person's in the hospital, or, they become incapacitated or incapable of handling their own affairs. That's what power of attorney is for. So my brother, the day we found out my mom was dying, him and his wife went down to the fucking, in the hospital, they went down to the patient advocacy office, and they had this fucking power of attorney form notarized that my brother's wife has now power of attorney over my brother, so she can handle my mom's estate. My mom, that was my mom's one fucking wish was that that girl was not involved. She told everybody that she fucking knew that she didn't want that bitch involved in her estate. And so, of course, I fought that shit. I mean, hello. But anyway, the email tracker was for me to prove that she was not the one, my brother was not the one I was communicating with. What's the chances that they make this new email address and then I'm only can talk to him in that way? I can't talk on the phone with him. I can't fucking call his cell phone. I can't text him. He won't answer his emails. Every time I tried emailing his regular account and I was told that, oh, well, every email that you send to this account is going to be forwarded to the other account. And so I went on this website, this IP address website, to find out if there was a way that I can prove that somebody else was writing the emails. And every email has an email header that drops down and you could see where the email started, right? It gives you the IP address and then it goes through, which servers it went through until it got to you. Every fucking email has that. So me doing this, there's nothing really wrong with it. Companies use it all the time. It's a tracker and it puts this little invisible pixel in the email. And that pixel just picks up some information from the person's computer when they open up the email. It'll tell you their IP address, what internet service provider they're, attached to or logged into, what device they're using, if they're on a computer and all this shit. There's nothing wrong. It's completely legal to do this. So I sent my brother's wife, I started using it every time I sent her an email. And sure enough, the fucking first time I get a report back, it's at her job. It's from her job. It says it. The IP address. It's connected to Liberty Mutual, which is where she fucking works. So, I needed to do that for my own fucking sanity and to prove to my attorneys. And when I finish the story, it'll make more sense why I had to do that. Because, I had discussed with my attorney from the very beginning that if my brother started pulling some shit, we were going to have to go to the courts and ask that he be removed. Because, I did not want to deal with his wife. My brother's a fucking pussy for getting his wife involved. My husband stepped back and kept to himself. Did we discuss things? Yes. Did him and I have conversations? Yes. But my husband never once picked up the phone or wrote an email for me. I mean, your fucking bull's back, dude. So yeah, I was an asshole about things because I'm sitting there arguing with somebody who's not even supposed to be involved in any of this shit. Fucking assholes. So that was why I used an email tracker. I wasn't tracking her. I was trying to just prove that it was her. I don't give a fuck up, what she's doing or where she is. But it's just fucking crazy. This stupid Christina is an asshole. I heard there was some sort of Hello Starlight screenshots that were being dropped. About where? What do you mean, Miss Nomer? For what? Satan earned that name. She sure did, Kim. She sure did. The name Satan came from when my brother came to my house and I heard her fucking screaming at him on the phone. You just added a bitch detector to the emails. Exactly. I just needed to know that it wasn't my brother writing the emails. That's all I needed to know. And I got that. And I have the proof of it in my videos. And I know Marianne never even watched any of my videos, so she should shut the fuck up. I would love to talk to Hello Starlight's ex-husband. Well, you know what, Shannon? You might as well. Why don't you reach out to him? Because, she apparently thinks it's okay for people to reach out to other people's family members. So you might as well at this point. And, I don't want to hear her crying about it because, in her eyes, it's fine. That's a totally fucking normal thing to do in Marianne's world. So she sat there and supported it and went along with it the other night. So you might as well at this point. Am I going to do it? No, because that's fucking psychotic. But you know what I'm saying? And you know what? Flower for Life, I wouldn't do it. I would never do that. I'm just saying, though, she thinks it's okay to do that. She thinks it's okay. It's perfectly okay in her fucking world. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Do I agree with doxing? No. No. Do I agree with any of that? Anyway, bye, Marianne. Fuck out of here, asshole. Get out of my chat. Why are you watching me? Marianne's watching me. So funny. So funny. I don't know why you're watching me, but hey, what are you doing? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Lurking in the background. Lurking in the thing. Looking for some content. Because you can't make fucking videos that aren't about people that you don't like. Just can't do it, Marianne. I challenge you to do it. But it's not possible. Not possible. Creepy lurker alert. She has a child. I don't know why she's sitting here watching me. It's kind of funny. Oh, sorry. You condone people reaching into MM's real life. No, she won't answer that. She won't answer that. Yeah, sure, you just woke up. We believe you, girl. We believe you. We believe you. She knows this is all bullshit. She knows it's all fucking bullshit. She's just mad at me. Just like Mary and fucking, figure skating coach. And they're all going to sit there and go along with it. And be like, yeah, we were friends with her, but she changed. I didn't change. The same person I always have been. Nobody's going to fucking ever convince me that I changed. You're on vacation and you're watching me? That's even more fucking weird. But hey. But hey. Hold on. I'm going to join my stream from my phone so I could go smoke a cigarette and get another cup of coffee. It's just a bunch of bullshit. Hold on. It's like we're in a fucking circus around here. People just don't have any fucking boundaries. And it's okay. It's okay for people to not have fucking boundaries around here. Totally fucking acceptable. Where the fuck? Oh, shit. Where the fuck did my StreamYards go? Hello? Why is my computer all fucked up? Well, this is a problem. No one here would ever be okay with... Yeah, nobody's okay with anybody going real life on you, Marianne. But hey, if you're okay with it and you think it's cool, more power to you, girl. I can't argue with that. You do what you gotta do. It's your life. We're just living in it. It's your fucking world. Why is my computer... Oh, that's right. I fucking cleaned up my desktop. It looked like my whole computer got erased. I totally forgot. It's noon and she's lurking while on vacation. Well, where she is, to be fair, it's like probably 11 a.m. now. But yeah, it is kind of fucking weird. Go do your vacation thing. Go celebrate your 1 year of YouTube fuckery. Whatever you want to call it. Shit, where'd my StreamYards go? Why can't... What the fuck? How could I still be live on StreamYards and my StreamYards disappeared? This is weird. Hold on a second. What the fuck happened here? Let me see. Christina, ring a bell. No, Marianne has no problem with it. It's not a problem to her. She thinks it's perfectly okay to be reaching out. In fact, she wanted to stay there. And she thought she was like fucking... Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out why. There we go. Oh, look at that. There's two of me. Let me delete this one. Add to stream. This is fucking weird. I've never had this happen. Interesting. Wait. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure this out. Why is it echoing? Oh, my phone. Hold on a second, guys. Something happened here where I lost my stream. Dude, why is it not showing up on here? Ugh. Interesting. So I can't add anybody. This is weird. You're backstage. Only the host can see you. But I can't see me. Hold on a second. This is fucking I might have to restart this stream. Do you guys hear me echoing? Hello? Hold on a second. Hello? Alright, this is fucking weird. I don't know how this is going on, but it's going on. Alright. Wait a second. This is fucking weird. I've never seen anything like this. This is interesting. So basically, for some reason, my StreamYard's closed out, and I'm on my live. My StreamYard's closed out, but somehow I'm on my live, and you guys hear me. Very weird. But I'm not. But I'm on my phone, and I don't know how you guys. There's only one account connected. I don't know what's happening. StreamYard is booked. StreamYard is booked. I can't see my chat. It's really stuck. Hold on. Alright, well, we'll just have to deal with it, I guess. Let me grab my laptop and then I can at least see the chat while I'm downstairs. Hold on, guys. What a fucking weird thing. Hello, Starlight. If you watch this series, you would know when I find it. You can't answer. I've been listening to it. It's none of my business. It's an interesting dynamic. Marion, you don't even know the fucking story. So, like, you really don't know anything about it. You never watched it. But you're gonna... Whatever. Who even gives a shit what you think anyway, to be honest with you? I don't fucking care what you think. Why am I even trying to fucking reason with you? This is proof of how fucked up the rationale of thinking is here. Yep. The other half of the well, not everybody. I did it. Some people, yes, they did. Me, no, not so much. I ended up winning because I don't have to fucking be surrounded by assholes. So that definitely is a win-win. I didn't lose the winner. But yeah, she is cyber stalking me, this girl, because she's fucking looking at my family, looking at my mom's fucking house or whatever. Like, it's fucking not weird. And whoever condones it, go fuck yourself. Wait, I'm not connected. Fuck. Alright, hold on a second. This is weird. What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna restart the stream. Something's wrong here. So let me end this one and I'm gonna restart another one. I'll be back in a moment.